Welcome to The Made Gentleman, a show where we talk about how to become a real gentleman. So today I want to talk about manners. Now, I don't want to speak about your basic manners like your please, your thank you, excuse me, but I really want to talk about how manners, they touch upon every situation. No matter what situation you're in, manners apply. So by definition, manner means a way of doing, a way of being, a way of acting. It's about presenting yourself in a gentlemanly way. No matter what situation that you're in, whether you're at dinner with family, or a dinner party, or a dinner date, whether you're at a coffee house, whether you're at the gym, whether you're at the mechanic shop, or you're at work. And it's about being courteous and polite and considerate, go beyond the superficial. They go much deeper in the way that you act. It's presenting yourself to the world that you are a gentleman, that you know how to behave in public, and that you know that there's a time and place for everything. Manners aren't always noticeable. Remember, as gentlemen, things are to be done subtly. Things are not to be done for attention. There's a quote from Charles Dickens, which I want to read. It says, "My boy," said a father to his son, "treat everyone with politeness, even those who are rude to you. For remember that you show courtesy to others, not because they are gentlemen, but because you are one." Think about that. Like, there's always there's that saying that they always say, treat others as you'd like to be treated, and everyone wants to be treated good, I'd hope. So no matter how rude someone is, you should still treat them with respect. They may have had the roughest morning in their whole entire life, and they encounter you, which caused them to behave the way they did. Remember that everyone's actions has a deeper meaning there. If they respond to you in a negative way, there's a deeper issue there that's really causing them to react that way. So don't feed into it, and don't, encourage it, and don't, instigate it. Still treat them politely, and, brush them off and move on, And who knows, that small little gesture of saying, "Oh, excuse me, oh, I'm sorry, oh, I didn't mean to," even if you did not cause the problem and they did, that may make a big difference in that person's day. Later on they may realize, wow, I was a total jerk to that guy, and, he didn't do anything about it. He was totally cool, he was laid back, he was chill. We live in such a hectic world, in such a hectic life, we're go, go, go all the time, that we fail to stop and think, and to really realize and see the bigger picture of what's going on around us. We're so focused, we're so driven on getting things done, we're so busy, we have families, we have kids and whatnot, that we forget how to treat others, and things cause frustration, which cause you to react a certain way. So, take the moment, step back, and think about how you're acting. Think about your mannerism. Think about how you're projecting yourself, and how you're being a gentleman. It's like with martial arts, right? It's called self-defense, right? Your real martial artists never go out seeking a fight. What they do is they defend themselves to get away from the fight. They never really want to hurt anyone intentionally. When they do have to hurt someone, it's to defend themselves so that that person is no longer hurting them, right? A lot of, people in the martial arts industry, they rather walk away from a fight. They rather not have to, hurt someone, because that's not what the art is about. Same thing, applies to everyday life. Whether it's a brash encounter, it's road rage, it's, excuse me, did you just cut me in line, type of thing. It's no reason to get worked up over it. You don't know what that guy's been through. You don't know what that person's been through. You don't know what's going on in that person's life. It's like that cliche saying, until you walk a mile in someone else's shoes, you have no idea what that person's going through. What's also important about, making sure that you are being a gentleman is you don't know how crazy people are nowadays. I'm sure you see things on the news all the time, It's that one road rage where now that person's dead. It escalates that quickly, when it takes just as much time to de-escalate a situation, to walk away from it and go, it's okay, it's not worth it, Life is that easy. An easy tip that I can suggest to you, if you do have issues on, how to behave in a certain way, or how to act at a certain, situation, is pause. Take 5-10 seconds to think about what's going on, what's being said, what's happening, and look around and think. Look at the bigger picture, and take a step back, and Make a decision, and it should be that easy. And remember, being well-mannered doesn't mean you're a pushover. Let's make that concrete. Remember, being a gentleman doesn't mean you're a nice guy. It means that you are confident, that you know how to act, and you know how to behave, and you know your worth. You know, being a gentleman knows himself. So that's the show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed like always, and I hope you guys got something out of it. I know that it wasn't too in detail. To be totally honest, I really didn't know how to describe how to act. I can give you examples, and I can give you situations, but you know, manners goes a little bit deeper than that. You know, like I said, it goes beyond the superficial. It's really knowing how to act in a situation. And like I said, someone acts a certain way because of something. If someone is totally happy with no stress in their life, with no, you know, anxiety or anything like that, no matter what you do to that person, they will never react in a negative way. They will always be positive because they're truly happy. There's nothing that's bothering them. So why should they be angry? It takes way too much energy and too much effort. So you guys have any questions, you know, comment below, email me, hit me up on Twitter, @MadeGentleman, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, guys.